Yes everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. You join myself and my pal Jake's journey, mate.
How do?
In South Wales. We're in the Brecon Beacons and it's the morning after the night before.
It is indeed.
Of our Bothy stay in the UK's smallest Bothy. What do you reckon, mate? How was your night?
It's been a beast. It was a good kip, down to the bivvy bag because it was so warm in here.
It was toasty, man. It was toasty.
Burner was putting out a rate of knots. How was your night, Craig? How did you find it your first night in a Bothy, in the smallest Bothy?
Well, there's a couple of lads in there from the Mountain Bothy Association and they're painting it. So one of them's going to stay in there tonight. He's going to cotch in there with me and Jake. So we've got an addition to the party. We're just chilling up here. There's the dam in the distance. We found this little cushy spot to sit in for a little bit. Today on our travels, I've got a new pan and a folding spore. There you go.
Check that out.
Where did we find that?
Up here.
Up here.
All these fire pits.
There's so many fire pits up here. You can see why, because of the view, but yeah, got yourself a free pan. Well, Bothy's got a new pan now.
Yeah.
And here is the Bothy, the UK's smallest Bothy.
Ready?
Hey.
Hell of a drive, it's almost a day's drive, isn't it?
Yeah, about 5.5 hours, I think.
Clive Roberts. Thank you very much, mate, for this boudoir.
Yeah, he was one of the founder members of the NBA, was Clive Roberts, actually.
The history of the dam, then.
Of Grwyne Reservoir.
Come on, Boot, hit us up, lad.
Alright then. So basically, the story goes is that the actual, the valleys were being populated with a load of people, the mines they were booming, but they had loads of typhoid outbreaks, so there's thousands of people dying actually in the valleys because of typhoid. So water became really, really important in the valleys. This is all true story. So it became such a significant problem, they decided to put down some reservoirs very, very high up, because this is so high up that the water would actually go down into the valleys. You
build up enough pressure from
basically because the valleys are about 1,000 feet up. Basically, they put the reservoir up here, and then they pipe it down to the valleys for fresh water to stop the typhoid attacks. So it took 3 goes for them to build the reservoir down here. This Bothy here is a gauging station because they wanted to gauge the amount of water going into the actual reservoir. If that makes any sense. So the thing is, so they gauge the water. The water out there is one of the purest waters in Wales, actually, would you believe? They found out they had to put a railway in all the way up.
Do you lads want to introduce yourselves to the vlog then?
I'm the boot. I look after this Bothy with my good friend here, Will.
Hello, Will.
Will, I am a farmer and a sculptor, live nearby.
Local Welshman.
Yeah, so I run out here sometimes, and then met Keith here a couple of weeks ago, came to help paint out the new paint the Bothy.
And that's what these boys have been doing today. As you can see, there's fresh paint on the back wall there. The upstairs and the sleeping quarters, that's where you've been painting, isn't it?
Yeah, and you guys made steps out of there where the water's come down through.
Yeah, new step and just to stop the water flowing down the path, really.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. Couple of beers on the go, the whiskey's on the go.
Bit of whiskey.
Do well, lads.
A very happy fire.
Plenty coal in there, isn't there? So, Will does sculptures. Do you want to plug your...
So yeah, make big kinetic sculptures, so if anyone needs a big sculpture for the garden or know people that do, big spinning things that move in the wind, basically.
Awesome. Do you have like a company name or anything?
willcarsculpture.co.uk, Instagram, all of that.
When I get signal and when I get back, I'll send you a message. I'll give you a follow.
East Anglia Bushcraft, yep.
Awesome.
I'll send you a message.
Do well.
What's he done?
He's touched the wet
Leapt
wall
into the fire.
after
Straight
being
on the
told by boss man Boot over here.
Head
Don't
boot.
touch
Head
the wall.
boot.
Head boot, sorry.
Head boot.
Head boot, boss man.
Well, to your grandfather.
This is nice whiskey, isn't it?
Jake's corner. Jake's corner, mate.
Jake's corner, mate.
So you're impressed then by the stone?
Mate, I'm well impressed. I want one in my house now.
I don't know if it's 30. Do you reckon it's 30 in it?
Yeah.
Nah, is it?
It might be over there. Oh, it's up high in it.
I've lived in all of the 6 or 7 villages around where I live now.
Now that's sort of come into fruition. I built another van like the one that I live in now, and that's it's sort of gone from there really.
Cheers. Yeah, partner.
Partner.
Bothy partners, here we go. Solidified. Can you tell us the correct pronunciation of this place?
Oh, probably not.
Well,
Grwyne. 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 Grwyne.
Yeah.
She's scorched you, Katrina. That there.
Is it hot?
That's the depths of hell, brother.
Oh, pissed on myself. Yo, Boo,
Yeah.
don't let the bed bugs bite, mate.
Alright, I'll put that in my diary.
Cheers, pal.
Do you want
That's Orlando Bloom over there, isn't it?
Orlando, who's bloomed all my hair off?
Yo, Boo,
Yeah.
you're a legend, mate.
Me?
You're a legend, mate.
You're a legend, Boot.
I am a bit of a legend actually.
That was a fun night tonight, man.
Yep, we had a good night.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for the whiskey.
You're more than welcome. Thanks for your food and hospitality.
Cheers. Thanks for doing up the
Absolutely.
Bothy.
Well, it's a generational thing, you know?
Cheers for painting all our best clothes, mate.
Well, if you want some more clothes painted anytime, just go give us a ring.
Do well, lads. Do well. See you in the morning. We're just a couple of lizards.
Just a couple of lizards. Crawling around the Welsh mountains.
Boot lad, morning.
Fucking hell. Morning,
How you getting on, bro? Sleep well?
Well, yeah.
Right, who wants some of this?
Yeah, well, can I have another one, mate, can't we? Do well. Nice one, lad.
Ah,
That was rocket fuel.
Did you hear voices last night?
No. Did you?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
There was voices. I kept hearing voices for a good hour, a good hour. In fact, it was so strong. I got up in the middle of the night and I had to look round to see where the lights were. Yeah.
Oh, right.
But you said you thought you heard something as well, didn't you?
Yeah, just as we went up, like just about before we went to sleep.
Oh, right.
That's right.
Yeah, slept well last night. Tossed and turned for a little bit in the night just to get comfortable, and Boot was downstairs sweeping up for a while, but when I got to sleep, that was me till about 5 o'clock this morning. Had a little bit of a lie-in. I think we got up about 7:30, 8 o'clock. Had a couple of coffees this morning. Life is bliss. I feel like I could be anywhere in the world right now, even though I'm only 3-4k from the next house, but with this valley and the Bothy there, you do feel like you could be anywhere, and it's so beautiful here as well. Bit unsure at first when we saw there was other people here, and I thought, oh, it's going to be ruined, you know. I was looking forward to a exciting night in there and a bit of banter and a laugh with Jake, but it turned out awesome. It was really cool to meet Will. It was really cool to meet Boot. So if you're watching, lads, shout out to you boys. I had a good night.
Oh, that was
Boot got that going before we even got up, and he boiled us some water, so we literally climbed down the ladder, got the coffees on the go straight away. As I say, fire was already on. Cool spot this, and part of the deal, when Boot leaves today, Jake and myself are going to finish painting this. Boot's going to leave the paint and a couple of brushes, so we're turning from Bothy visitors to Bothy renovation team. But, you know, it's going to be nice to go away with the memories of this place and knowing that we've played a little part in help keeping it kept. You know, the Mountain Bothy Association do such a good job. Shout out to all of you lot, because having facilities like this, you know, although we haven't been walking through the hills all day and we didn't seek refuge here, we came to camp in here. The whole spirit of having bothies and what they're all about, and look at the people we met last night, you know, that turned out to be something awesome. It's been a wicked one, been a really good one. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave this burner. It's slightly chilly out there this morning, but it wasn't as cold as the other 2 nights on the beach and up the hill where everything froze. My camera froze, my boots froze. But yeah, I've had a wicked time in Wales, really nice. I can't wait to come back again. I always love finding new spots, seeing new places, just adventuring. And Wales just keeps drawing me back. I absolutely love this country. I've become one with this stove as well. I'm a big fan of this. I think they call it a Downey stove and it's from Scotland. Nice thick chunky cast iron. And it does the job awesome.
It's fucked. I'll take it back and get rid of it, shall I?
There goes Boot. Jake's messing out with a giant piece of ice over there. There's a few bits up here. Got chili con carne. We've got spicy Mexican. There's some green lentils, some stock, a few bits and bobs. And we've still got the milk in there, we've got some fresh buns, and we've got some eggs to cook up in a little bit as well. But we're not in any rush, we'll be hanging around here for a few more hours yet. Never camped in a bothy before. I mean, I've camped in old farm buildings and, you know, stuff like that, but never an actual legit bothy. And it definitely won't be my last, put it that way. I'd like to find some more remote ones and really get that lightweight hike out to them, because our kit was heavy. You're knocking on like 40-45 kilos. We both brought a big slab of logs, and that weighed some. Plus we had wine, beer, food, my pelt, comfy stuff. Yeah, I'd like to go out a little bit more lightweight, do longer distance, find some more bothies and experience those. Hey, you never know, maybe we'll start going to see them just for the stoves. I'm just boiling up some water for the mac and cheese now. Jake's out just getting a little bit of drone footage. Weather looks alright today, slightly overcast, but it's still not raining. It hasn't rained once in my 4 days here in Wales, which is a shock. That was a nice surprise. No one loves the rain, do they? No one enjoys getting soaked, so yeah, it's just added to my experience. Leave to stand for 5 minutes. Who needs mac and cheese in a bothy, man? That's one of the top scrams out there. Got some mac and cheese butties on the go, lad.
Good to go, man.
Do well for Boot leaving the buns there, man. It's a nice whole meal. Don't look too a la carte, but I'm sure it'll do, innit? Cushy in there last night. Plenty of mats. Just out of my summer sleeping bag, bivvy bag, pelt, and then yeah, these black mats were already in here. But we had to be careful not to touch the walls. My oil should still be out somewhere in there, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
And we've got some bacon and eggs to cook up this morning. And Jake's brought the finest. Go on, lad.
They ran out of the cheapest.
Let's get cracking, mate.
Exactly cracking.
It'll take you 20 minutes, he said.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to take 20 minutes.
He's jacked out and left us one little brush, and there were some fat brushes here yesterday. And here we are. All the walls have now had a fresh lick of white paint. Good work, brother.
Good work, mate.
Smashed it, lad.
Smashed it out.
Doing our bit to help the wild camping community. Yes, yes, Chef Welsh coming at you. Live from the mountain Bothy, kitchen with a view. Not many kitchens with a waterfall view, is there, Jake?
There isn't, mate.
Bit of bacon, bit of egg, in some baps. Decent. Writing in the Bothy book, so if you come here, it's on the front page. All tidy, good to go, freshly painted. Ugh. It's been a good one. You had a good one, Jake?
It's been mint, mate.
Thanks for meeting me again.
Yeah, well, you know, it's been good, hasn't it? It's always a blast.
Bosh. Until the next one, brother.
After that,
Let's go.
always good fun.
Yo, dude. Thank you, mate. Whee! Oh, caught me bag. Not a bad trail, eh? It's a really nice walk to get up there. It's a slight incline most of the way. Probably about 3.5k. About 3.5k, Jake, do you reckon? But we're coming back down now into the forest area. And then it's only a couple hundred more metres to get to the car.
Sick, mate.
Yes, brother.
Cheers for a mint camp.
Sick camp, lad. Can't
Really
wait for the
good.
next one, bro.
Yeah, legit. It's gonna be decent.
Good to see you, man.
We'll figure something out and
Yeah.
make it happen again, man.
Safe trip back.
You too.
I'm back.